Hi everybody, I hope your week 7 is off to a good start. I know that it's been quite a busy week in terms of everything that has been due. If you can't tell, it's a little bit sunny here in Oregon today, so I guess it's a great thing and I'll take it, given what the rest of the year is probably going to look like. Um, like I said, you're in the middle of week 7. We're actually not too far from the end of the course. December 4th is when I'm asking you to submit your final lit review. To give you an idea, as I mentioned in my email, this is really one of the hardest weeks. Trying to transition from annotated bibliography to literature review in narrative form, and also doing a discussion board is probably the most intensive week of work that we'll have. I want to make a few points. I have graded all of your discussions if they were submitted, and so you should see grades on Blackboard for that. Allison and I also are thinking largely about the literature review and thinking about the transition from annotated bibliography to lit review, and you should have received some feedback about that either by Blackboard or by commenting on your specific document. That feedback is intended for you to take into account, revise what you've done before you submit your work to your peer groups by Friday. As I mentioned, your peer group have already been assigned. You were to join them at the beginning of the class. What I'm asking you to do is to send these copies to each other. You have a shared folder on Blackboard where you can upload files and do things on the discussion board. After you upload yours on Friday, you should be giving feedback to each other, everyone in your group, by the end of Sunday. The intention is that then by the end of week 7, your literature reviews in narrative format, not annotated bibliography format, have been seen by me. They've been looked over by Allison. They have also been looked at by your peers, so that when you submit your assignment for week 8, which is a revision based on feedback from both of us, that you will be almost probably working towards your final copy of your literature review. As I mentioned, your lit review is due during week 10. I've asked that you submit it by Thursday if possible. At the latest, it's due Friday of week 10. If you're interested in submitting it beforehand, perhaps you feel at the end of week 8 that your literature review is ready to go and that you feel it's your final submission. You are welcome to submit it then. Just notify me by email. Other issues that I want to focus on, the transition from annotated bibliography to lit review is a hard one. So don't feel like it's something that you need to suddenly be great at. We're trying to give you feedback to try and help you in that transition. At the same time, I do ask that you push hard to think about writing in narrative format, not summary format. I can't make too many generalized comments since we're giving specific feedback on each one of them, but I do hope that you take the revisions into account. And also remember, literature reviews are hard to write. No matter how many times you do them, they are difficult to do. So thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for doing your best work. Like I said, the goal of this class is to try and improve where you're at, regardless of where that is right now. By the end of the course, I want you to have a working, solid literature review that you can rely on as you go through to the conclusion of your program. The lit review sort of sets the stage for everything that you do. So make sure to invest the time now because it will certainly pay off down the road. If you have any questions, email me or Allison, and we'll be in touch soon. Thanks.